Hey everybody, Ron Harris here, MD Online Editor, bringing you all the action from the Chicago Pro. Coverage for muscular development brought to you by High-Tech Pharmaceuticals. So we just wrapped up judging on day one. This is a two-day event here in Atlanta for the Chicago Pro. So I'm going to run down the divisions that we had today. We started with, I think I'm going in the right order, we started with women's physique. So you got my sheets all lined up in front of me.
Thanks, dude.
Women's physique. So women's physique, great class. So the first call out was Elizabeth Bradshaw, Pamela Canfield, Lenka Fedonkova from Czech Republic, Patricia Goslin from Canada. Those were the four in the first call out, and it definitely came down to Lenka Fedonkova. Ferenkukova looked amazing, and so did Patricia Goslin from Canada. They both brought the condition. Shape-wise, structure-wise, I'd probably give that to Lenka, but Patricia definitely brought some crazy condition. We're going to find out how it all went down. Just a couple hours, man. This is Tim Gardner runs these shows very, very well, very efficiently. Okay, then we had wellness, the newest division, of course. Wellness, first call out was Cassandra Gillis, Renee Jewett, wife of John Jewett, Daisha Johnson, Mallory Myers, and Zelma Santos. I would probably give the edge to this Cassandra Gillis from Canada. She looked fantastic. It's a new division. I would describe it as, I think it's figure with bigger lower body. To me, that's how I would describe it. Some tremendous quads, hams, and glutes, calves on these women. And of course, you know, the upper body's muscular, but not as developed. And we went into women's figure. First call out was Zulfiya Bitlieva from Kazakhstan, which I believe Borat was from. Julia Champlin from Illinois. Anita Davis, Sandra Grajales from Mexico. Larhana Robinson, Danielle Rose, and Julia Waring. I honestly couldn't tell you how it's going to go down. To me, they all look just tremendous. Fantastic physiques, beautiful women. We'll see. Okay. Men's physique. So that first call out was Maurice Burgess, Leland Devon Jr., Ashwin Lucas, who was very, very big, thick muscular for this division for sure. Although we are seeing bigger and bigger guys in men's physique these past couple of years. Maddie Nelms from California, and Darwin Andres Uribe from Colombia. Wow. Yeah, tough to say what's going to... actually, I do have an opinion on that. I'm sorry. So that came down to... I'm sorry, I forgot the first call out because he wasn't on the score sheet. I had to write him in. A new guy, Mohammed, and I don't even know how to spell the last name. I'll find out. It was pronounced Abine. Mohammed Abine from Tunisia, which is in North Africa. It's where the original Star Wars was filmed. That's Tatooine. He looked fantastic. So did this guy from Colombia, Darwin Andres. Darwin, to me, epitome of classic. He's not a huge guy, but man, the shape, tiny waist, tiny joints, round muscle bellies, and he hit really different shots, put a little twist on everything. You know, he would position his hips this way, move an elbow this way, just put his own brand on a lot of the classic poses, and I think that's what it should be. A lot of the guys in classic, and I saw this a lot today, they're not really classic. There's nothing pretty about the physiques. They're just bodybuilders who happen to be able to make the weight cap. These two guys I'm talking about, not the case. Definitely beautiful physiques, and that's what classic is supposed to be. It's supposed to be about the beauty of the physique, going back to the days of, you know, guys like Frank Zane and Bob Paris and you know, Serge Nubret, things like that. If I had to pick, I would probably give it to this gentleman from Colombia, Darwin Andres Uribe. He looked fantastic. Now we get into the division that we're all waiting for, the 212. Okay, so almost a year ago, Keon Pearson made his 212 debut here. Keon had been a classic physique competitor only for a couple pro shows. I think he only did 3 pro shows before he shut it down and became a 212. And we've only seen him once before when he won this show last year. Looked fantastic. He was definitely the heavy favorite going in. Based on what I just saw, let me tell you what the first call out was. It was Kareth Bajo from Connecticut, Ahmed Al-Sadani from Gardena, California, Oswaldo Gonzalez, California, Jason Hebert from Alabama, John Jewett from San Antonio, Texas, Keon Pearson. That was your first call out. Top 3. This is how I see it, guys. Based on conditioning, John Jewett really brought some crazy condition. Not as big and full and round as bubbly as Keon. If Keon had been in the same shape as Jewett, we wouldn't even be having this conversation right now. It'd be Keon all day. And, there are a couple hours. I've seen these things change. I've seen guys drop a lot of water, come in a lot tighter, and that's why they have this confirmation round. So things could change drastically, but right now I have John Jewett winning 212, unless something changes with the condition with these two guys. Second place, I would still give it to Keon. It's not like he's out of shape. He's just not as tight and dry and as conditioned as Jewett. I would give third place to Kareth Bajo from Connecticut. Kareth is thick. He was in great condition. I believe he's been second or third at this show before. Maybe it was Tampa. Not a guy you hear a lot about in the 212. Kareth Bajo from Connecticut, but he looked fantastic. I have that guy in third place. I would give fourth place and maybe even third. It could maybe swap this Ahmed Al-Sadani. Got tremendous shape, just beautiful shape. Tiny, tiny waist, really round muscles, tiny joints. And he brought the condition in. And you know another thing? Great color. And I saw a lot of guys today on stage today. Their color killed them. They were not dark enough. They had like a yellowish or orange tint instead of a nice, deep, rich brown. Things like that matter, guys, because this is about physique display. And if your physique isn't displayed properly on that stage with these bright lights, yikes, it can really hurt you. So that's how I see it right now. We'll see what's going to happen. It's only going to be another, so it is, we're going on Eastern Standard Time in the United States here. I don't know where you guys are. It's about 1:37 as I'm speaking to you now. Finals are going to be at 4 o'clock for the first couple divisions and then 6 o'clock for the second couple divisions. Stay right here on this channel. And of course, on musculardevelopment.com, on the Noble forums, we have a play-by-play thread. I've been uploading pictures instantaneously from my iPhone right up front. They're not bad because the lighting here is really good. So got some really good quality pics. And I got all the first call-outs of every division. I got a lot of individual pictures of the top competitors as I saw them. Every comparison is up there for the divisions we talked about, Classic, 212, first call-outs, second call-outs. I got them all up there. So musculardevelopment.com, Noble forums. Of course, on this channel, I'm going to be doing a wrap-up in a few minutes with Milos Sharshev. That's going to be on this channel. So look out for that because Milos always has a lot to say. And yeah, we're going to have contest photos loading up soon. Which is Ron is a legend? Yeah, that's true. In my own mind. Anyway, guys, come on back in a couple hours. It's all going down right here. MuscularDevelopment.com coverage of the Chicago Pro here in Hot Atlanta, brought to you by High Tech Pharmaceuticals. We'll see you in a couple hours, guys. Bye-bye. Oh, how do I stop it? Sorry, guys. It's the X. Okay.